always remember you killing me on Sludge Fist.
Hello.
That actually didn't happen. I think that was like you were drinking too much. And it
Nope.
became like a figment of your
Ambien.
imagination.
With her, it's Ambien.
Don, don't give him my secrets.
It's the Ambien.
And I don't take the Ambien until the raid is finished.
Except for...
Yeah, except for that night where you took it too early, and then we were doing Sludge Fist, and like,
No, I was raid leading, and it was last expansion, and I don't think anyone noticed.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
I mean, the calls might have been a little slower than normal.
I can't get this macro to work, and it's driving me crazy.
it's like last expansion. It's like she's in Mechatorque or whatever, and she's like calling out other people's their colors, and she's like blue, yellow.
Yeah, no.
Trying to do a focus, but if no focus, mouse over macro. And right now it does mouse over or focus. And I'm like, oh, like halfway there.
Wait, which one's first?
Focus.
You have to do @focus, exists, and that way if you don't have a focus, it'll move on to the next conditional.
I just had no dead. But that worked. Thank you, Wayo.
Of course.
This will help you when the other tank dies.
I'm still waiting to kill Ag with my Heart of Alar trinket. Like, that to me is going to be fucking, that should be achievement worthy.
I was just thinking that, like, who needs CE? That right there is the goal of the race.
Kill the other tank with your fucking trinket proc.
You got me on Blood Council with it.
You can just call that an achievement. There can be only one.
Yeah.
It was like right as I was getting ready to click my health stone too, and then it was like I just died. And like, what the fuck? I know I had time, and then it's like Heart of Larg hits you for like 5k or something.
What was it Agnor had? Putting it on me for the Art Plus Fist.
I wish there was like a... I wish I could track everybody in the raid until I've eventually killed everybody. I think I've gotten at least 4 or 5 people with it, because I used to get them like all the time on Zymox.
You probably
Sure,
me.
you could do it through logs, find it.
Yeah.
Just going back through it would be a lot of effort. You should just start fresh now and keep track of it.
He opens up a Word document. He's just keeping a list.
Yeah.
Please, please. I'm a man of culture. It would be an Excel spreadsheet.
Hello, gamers.
Good evening.
Hello.
Heard you're a member of the choir.
I am.
Lift up your voice.
You want me to sing S Club 7 again?
Not do I.
Ain't no party like an S Club party.
It's very true. There actually isn't. I've been to their parties. I can tell you they're not joking around with that.
What happens at their parties?
Lots of S clubbing.
Is that a euphemism for something, or?
I think S Club is short for Satan Club. It's like the
can
opposite of
be
Catholic Youth Club, right?
Whatever you want it to be, yes. That's the glory of it.
Well, I don't want it to be seal clubbing, so
Should I say that's the glory hole of it?
Well then, I think I already know what Lex is thinking of.
Heck yeah, dude. Okay. Oh.
The only time I've ever been to a glory hole club was in Seattle.
Oh yeah? What was it, cross streets?
Did we have one of those here?
I think you do.
In Seattle, we have a lot of things here.
I don't remember what it was. I think it was called the Wet Spot at the time.
the wet spot. No.
Oh,
So it's not just a
Okay.
clever name.
who else is trying to be in the choir tonight?
Oh, Frog Champ's in the car, but he needs to be in the raid group first.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be in the Legion tonight.
If you want to be in the choir first, we have to hear you sing.
It's your audition.
Sorry, it's not. There's no karaoke bars open currently because of COVID restrictions.
I'm gonna be all about that rock box once I get my quarantine.
Fuck,
right.
actual yes.
I don't even know what a rock box is. I ran in.
That's a
At a
pretty,
karaoke room place.
pretty dope karaoke place, yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think I mean, I extended, but I think I have to be the first one in.
I already went in like a dumb.
It's fine. It'll be fine once I go
But
in,
it-
I think.
Well, it did say, do you want to accept the 7 of whatever 10 bosses? So
Then you're fine.
yeah, we're fine.
Do you see a sludge fist?
I got nervous being the only one in here, so I went to go towards the exit. Let me walk back up those stairs.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Yeah, I see a slugfish.
I just burped while I was inhaling my hit.
Oh god.
You know, it
That's
absorbs
rough,
faster through the
dude.
stomach, so you know.
You're gonna be high. Okay, so we have what? 4 melee and a holy pally. Alright, that's unlucky. We gotta kick one of our homies. I think I'll just close my eyes and randomly do someone from group 2.
Bye, Freelink. You're melee now.
No, I'll take Freelink out of group 2 first, and then I'll just randomly start moving my mouse. And that'll be whoever it lands on.
Moves it too far, lands on group 7.
True. Alternatively, we find 1 more melee and kick 2 ranged.
Hell.
I mean, BM can be a substitute for melee, so you know. You can always
I
get
heard
range
survival
people.
can be substitute for melee.
Let's go full
Wait,
survival.
why? Don't.
Yeah, go please.
Are you forgetting that the Holy Priest is melee?
Holy pally.
No.
Holy Priest melee.
I'm
Well-
including the Holy Pally. Sorry, we need 1 more melee then.
I mean Holy Pally. I say Holy Priest every time because I'm superior.
You know,
In my dreams.
Once you do as much damage as me, I'll consider you superior.
That'll never happen. Like, are you kidding? Holy Priest do
Thanks,
not
Go
do a
go
lot
play
of damage.
classic then, I guess.
Spec Shadow, Don.
Might Priest beat Holy Pally every time.
The healing might be an issue where I expect Shadow.
Nah, you just gotta take that Sand Lane talent. You'll be good.
Okay, who is playing the Stone Legion General Trinket on this fight?
Habit is.
Okay.
Cool. I think Ag always does. Is Wind Fury better than the Trinket, or does it matter? I think we can accommodate both. We have our 5 healers in here. I can't tell without the healers in the same group how many healers we have. We have 1, 2, 3. We do. Okay, cool.
6 healer. I'm not looking at raid groups now.
It's messing me up that we're not all in the same group anymore.
True.
Join the choir.
I've been trying!
Got it from my cash. Are we missing Uber tonight? That's who we're not.
Bench.
We don't have. I was gonna say, I think I was gonna probably knock it down to 2 hunters, bring 2 mages.
You definitely can.
That depends on whether or not Uber logs on.
Well, he will the minute Revenge calls him.
Nice.
Can
I
I get
don't. Should I use that superpower right now?
Yeah.
Can I get another summon at the zone outside the instance?
Why are you
You
summoning outside the instance?
Because we don't have a summon inside the instance.
You're a warlock.
I'm not
not
there.
Didn't you just give me shit for getting into the raid quicker than me?
I said I got in the group.
Uber wanted to know what it was like to be Koreans.
Yeah. I mean, Koreans wanted to know what it was like to be Koreans.
Koreans was the first person to ask for an invite, bro. Don't flame.
He's not here. Does it matter?
What?
He's not in the raid. Does it matter?
Yeah, what are
Koreans
you talking
is.
about?
You mean physically in the instance?
In the instance
Oh.
to summon Lexitar.
Okay, you're really aggressive right now.
Yeah, coming in a little hot.
Bro.
I realize I need.
We haven't even started pulling sludge.
Yeah.
Let's save the aggression for like halfway through the night.
Take a Viagra or something so you can calm down.
That archaeology really gets him riled up.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd need a Viagra after that.
Yeah.
Rocks are pretty cool.
Lex, I am so good that my summoning trick worked.
Wow.
I will share with you these powers that I've had over this boy for a couple years.
Actually,
that sounds highly kinky.
It does.
Doesn't it?
It really does.
When a lesbian can summon a boy that fast to a raid.
I mean, it could still be a master-slave relationship.
If both warlocks
True.
are on time, it's unlucky.
BDSM isn't always sexual.
True.
Power dynamics.
All right, Hunters, roll 1 out of 10.
What?
Roll 10. My hunters, roll.
Hey, Lai and I are
Off.
matching.
The habit F.
What is the significance of this 1 out of 10 roll?
I don't know.
I
Who
think
sits?
which hunter's sitting.
For sitting.
I didn't know he got to decide that.
He doesn't.
But I'm okay with
No,
it.
we're all good.
I'm okay with it.
I rolled a
Bring out
1.
the
Is
sacrificial
that
stone.
good or bad?
Are you number 1?
All right, I'm
mean,
leaving. See you guys later. Have fun.
Nice.
Go play your druid.
This
It's a
guy's
rogue now.
crazy.
It's better class anyway.
Yeah, Pharaoh's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I saw the thing where it's like
Pardon
Feral
me,
Druid
sorry.
tanked to 14.
Using the honor legendary.
Yeah. Still, Feral Druid did it.
Meriden, I think I'm also going to ask you to sit, but I am open to potentially rocking 3 mages depending on how our damage looks. So I know mages are good because they have cooldowns for every pillar. So,
Fine by me.
okie dokie. We'll rock this for now and adjust as needed. Like I said, I'm also very open to if we're consistently having struggles on the melee soaks, and please, this isn't like to encourage the melee to play bad. If we're struggling with 4 people soaking the melee soaks, I'm open to running 6 melee as well. So,
Do you want to get a kill bank down and start doing bandages?
yeah.
While we're summoning.
Or we could run 1 melee and then just make that another range group.
Please don't do this to me.
I love it.
We bring
Francis,
our
demon hunter for the buff.
Okay, so for the people who weren't here on Sunday, hopefully you watched our VOD. I think there's a guild bank down to grab Vantis. I'm dropping a cauldron. God bless. I will move some of the other Vantis runes into our tab. Grab a Vantis rune if you need one.
And drop a starter feast here.
Sounds good. Depending on how the first 2 pulls go, we'll probably determine whether or not we keep feasting or hold off on feasts. So the most significant difference for tanks is obviously that you have to run with your tank for the Hateful Gaze. Otherwise, you die because you're still linked. The other difference is that we're doing this pillar first, and we're all positioning around this side.
Tanks don't actually need the chain link player list weak aura, do they? It's always going to be the tank. Should be pretty obvious.
Yeah, unless your co-tank dies, which means that all the melee will die in very quick succession. So
safe to say we would get fisted.
Yeah.
And don't forget to set up the reset.
I did not grab a flask. That doesn't matter. I can just use one of my own. Moonkins are still in the back. Healers are trying to kind of be in the middle of everyone. And then, yeah. So, Sean, tanks are always soaking the soak that happens on the back, I guess as you're facing the boss, the back right. So where Square is jumping right now. So there'll be one big soak to start, and then you guys are high pressure because you each have to get in one of the smaller soaks because there's only 2 of you. So if you miss, we all die. And then melee, as mentioned, are doing front right. Then ranged are responsible for front and back left on every pillar. Does that make sense? And remember, like after the second seismic shift, the tanks just don't run back to the boss. So after the second slam, it will always be that there's a Hateful Gaze, and the tanks just start running to the pillar. So the boss has a short distance to the pillar, so we can maximize uptime.
Yeah, DPS time until we see how this goes.
When the charge is going off.
Far enough away that he doesn't break it, but close enough that it's not a long travel time.
Well, no, you just move him after the second seismic shift. So there's delay between the slam and the Hateful Gaze, but there's not enough time to run back to the boss. So what you do is just after the second slam of each phase, you just run to the pillar, and he'll chase you. And as he's starting to chase you, he'll start Hateful Gaze like halfway there.
Gotcha. Okay. Might take one before I get it all the way, but
yeah.
Missing a couple people missing oils. Freelink and Korean Atlantis.
Did we ever feast?
Yes.
Are you just telling me to Mantis for this?
Someone probably clicked it like 18 times.
It was me.
Beautiful.
Nice. Fuck.
That's my personal.
Wait, no, it's
diamond on sludge. I don't know what that means, Lai, but I'm gonna drink a beer and say sure. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just almost choked on my own. Everything.
Did they snap your chain, Will?
Please don't die on the first ball of the night.
Tears coming?
I'm good.
It sounds like this is a teary one.
Alright, so let's try and hit our cooldowns, like where they're supposed to be, so we can get kind of an accurate gauge of the healing. And then I'll adjust those if needed.
I am gonna try the more damage build, and if the healing doesn't seem adequate, I will switch.
Well, the healing is gonna really feel fucky when we hit the third pillar. That's when it really becomes a healing fight. Okay. Desire, are you good?
Yep.
Let's hit it.
Let's do one last ready check, because some people go AFK while we're waiting for the one straggler.
Oh, yeah, and Sean, you can rally on the first charge and then on the fourth as well.
Cool. Everybody's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chain slam. Help the homies.
Uber, you gotta get in, Uber.
Oh, good night. Second seismic. We can get one of them up. Get free link up, maybe. Start making your way downtown. Oh, you're going that one, okay.
No one got in the ranged one.
Do you want to reset?
No, we didn't lose anyone. We're good. Oh, we lost a mage now. Yeah, sure, reset.
Artorias, come with me.
Does everybody run away? We're resetting, right?
No. I'm dead.
Salmon that doesn't
Come back
mean
with
murder
that.
me.
Took too long.
It's fine. I mean, you don't take repairs if you kill yourself. Whoa, Jesus. the white claw popped off there. Sorry. My bad. The white claw hit a little bit sooner than expected. That was completely catching me off guard. I apologize. That was impolite.
It was probably because you choked on it first.
Now I'm choking again.
Gotta work on that gag reflex.
It's true. I actually do want more practice there. Okay, that was a great first pull. We just need to try to get into chain slam so we don't slash suicide two of our homies.
You're also out of your mind if you think I'm not clipping that.
Yeah, so you don't take repair. Yeah, Marin, I think that's a good idea, actually.
Alright, sweet.
By the way, we missed the. There was one of the front ones for the range groups for the soaks.
Yeah, I think
I was the only one in that one. It was not missed.
We had very few people. Now,
You
Nazala,
moved that at the end.
we were on the back one, I thought.
It was the front one. There were 2 circles in the front left, and the one closest to the pillar was not sold.
Yeah, I was in
I thought
the
he meant
far
the
one.
small
and
one
I
that was
saw
right
the-
here.
No, it was over here by Skull, and then there
Yeah.
was another one right in front of it.
Yeah, because we were in the one over here, I remember, because I was linked to you. It's all gooch. I think only 2 people went to the front one, so...
Yeah, I was in this back one, and I saw the front one. I was like, "Fuck."
I'm just gonna blame melee.
Oh, there's 2 feasts.
Melee. Oh. Everyone is ready. We're good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Seismic 1. Chain slam, be ready. Remember, Moomkins just stay in front after this. Other people move back. Seismic 2. Ow. And we start making our way. Okay, good job. Get ready to find your new partners and seismic right away. range, get in. Now, that was the worst thing I've ever seen.
Pretty bad.
The Moonkins and their partners. Get in.
Could you summarize it in one sound?
After this, we start moving towards the pillar. We can reset after this if we live. We won't through this soak though. Yeah. I don't know. Was the chain slam actually cast on a Moonkin or a partner of a Moonkin?
It was cast on me, and I was linked to Uber.
Yeah, because I was linked with Tenenbaum, and we had to go around rubble to get to where they were, and it's like people are cheating farther and farther back for that second part there.
I ran through rubble to get to it, but
Same.
my partner didn't make it.
I was so close to that, and then I went in, and then I saw my partner wasn't moving, and then I went out, then I saw my partner moved, and then I went in, and then he went out. It was just like,
Yeah, I feel like I didn't go because I saw the other two closer, so I figured it was their fault because they were closer.
So what has to happen there then is other people need to move closer to the boss.
I also didn't know where we were supposed to be for the second pillar since I was tanking last time, so it's gonna take me a couple
be in the same
pulls.
spot, like right around here. Like this kind of line is like Moonkin era.
Okay, so then after the pillar crash, and then we're resetting, I just run away to the furthest, and my partner has to just run to me, right?
Yeah, because the boss is still gonna kind of be in the same spot for the first phase, right?
So it's the next question I have. We have 3 Moonkins now. Since Nemios is not taking anymore, are we like assigning 2 of them to be the far ones, or paper rock scissors? We keep it on really fast.
And the partners just take a link.
Sorry.
Not all boomies and their partners took the link.
That's what I thought too.
You only want to have 4 people take it. Otherwise, it's just extra damage on people that is not needed. Because it gives everyone a bleed that takes it, and later on in the fight, it's actually significant to heal through. So really, you only want 4 people taking it every time. Otherwise, it's just unneeded damage that doesn't accomplish anything, and you lose uptime. So yeah, ProgChamp actually brings up a good point. We should try to always have, let's just always do Tenenbaum and Freelink furthest away from the boss, and we can mark them.
I did notice something. Who tried to soak this one near X? Was it Melee? Because I think the boss kind of scared off the range from soaking this one.
On the second pillar of that pull?
Yes.
Oh, well, we had 6 people dead. So,
True.
yeah. Everyone pretty much heroed.
Tenenbaum cuddled me too hard.
Okay, Freeling and Tenenbaum are marked with star and diamond. I'm ready checking. Remember, our goal is not to hit damage metrics. Our goal is to do mechanics properly and hit the enrage timer. That means we are doing the fight mechanically sound. Everyone is ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moonkins or Linked will need extra people in the slam.
Yeah, thank you. Seismic 1. Chain Slam coming after this.
So the extra Boomkin group going in. Oh, that works. We're good. We're good.
Fine. Doesn't look like it's a set science on targeting the furthest people away, which it doesn't surprise me. It's a mechanic made by Blizzard. Seismic 2, get ready to drag boss after this. Everyone get ready to move. Good job.
You want me doing a rallying for
That
the
one.
impact?
Yeah, before it goes off. Get ready for chain slam number 2. Seismic, get ready to move to pillar after this. Good job. Pop a Hellstone here just to survive the roar if you're low. Range, we're gonna have to do seismic again. Where you have time to find your partner. Okay.
I have no partner, so I need
I don't
another
do-
group.
Yeah, I think on that one we want to try to drag the boss a little bit closer to the gate there. But that was good.
So I accidentally assassinated Drug there while trying to get to Freelink.
We did.
You claim it was accidental.
I was a giant tree and couldn't see him.
So that's why my partner died.
Yeah.
This is before I switched to Goblin. It might be even harder to see then.
Oh god, don't switch to Goblin.
I've got to. That haste buff is just too good.
I won't be able to see you normally.
Be an extra tall Goblin.
I put a feast down. Yeah, I don't know if we're tunneling on doing mechanics pretty hard, which I respect. But our healers need to output a lot more healing than they were doing on that pull. Like a lot.
Having 2 dead, probably.
Well, I just mean in general, even going up to the second pillar, we were falling behind already.
Was I too far away from the boss that I got the chain, or what?
No, I don't think it's an exact science.
Okay.
Like it's not like the person who's the furthest away will always be targeted by chain slam.
I mean, it was good timing and all, but like, I just didn't know if I needed to be closer to the raid or closer to the boss.
Also, for future reference, do you want me to just wait for you to call out, like, if you wanted to reset, or did you want me to act on my own accord if it looks pretty grim?
If there's like more than 5 people dead, just reset the boss.
Okay.
If we're only on like the second pillar or something, that's fine.
Okay.
It's on the kill, he resets the boss.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, everyone's ready.
Why don't I just ask? You know what? I'll do that.
Heck
5,
yeah,
4,
I don't want to think for myself.
2, 1.
job on the chain slam. Sorry, I didn't call it out. Seismic 2. Oof. Yeah. We can get him up. Chain slam again. Job. Seismic 2. Good job. Get ready to do chain slam or find your partner and do seismic right away.
You want him here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Pins are linked. We might need an extra.
Okay. Chain lane or chain slam coming up.
What do we bring it to the totem?
We need a pair.
Here comes Roar.
Someone, the two people
more.
close, they're just tunneling. Okay, he's gonna charge. Yeah. I don't know who that was. Desaya and Atterbury. Yeah, you guys needed to activate your brains. Unlucky. Yeah, Desaya and Atterbury were the closest people to you, and they just didn't move at all.
Go pull them.
That was.
Who was it?
Atterbury and Desaya.
I know.
Oh, I thought you.
We need to try to be alert for when they're giving us information.
I can't tell if Fury of the Loon is decent or not.
I mean, I feel like it's comparable, clearly. But yeah, it's hard to say.
I think as a rule of thumb, the best thing to try to do there is have the other Moonkin kind of just like lead their partner to the other two Moonkins. So Nimios just needs to be like a power bottom and just like.
Oh, I was on like
his
the
partner.
opposite
Last
side.
2 times he's been on the opposite side with
Yeah.
me, and I will follow him anywhere.
So
Okay, good.
me going there
There
is
you
gonna
go.
be like
So hopefully it's just
too
me every
late.
time with him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
The
be
buff
yeah.
greens is. I will show you.
On a related-ish
Ancestral
note,
protection.
something. There's a lot of clumping for seismic because people are worried that they're not going to get to their partners in time. You do have some like a small window of time after seismic hits to actually get next to your linked up partner, so it doesn't need to be a massive mad scramble literal on the opposite side of the room from each other. It's better to get to a safe place than, you know, spread a whole bunch of seismic damage than it is to try to get next to your partner and then just hit 3 other people with your circle.
Absolutely agree. Like you and I were not even relatively close to each other until like 2 seconds after seismic went off, and we still both lived.
And isn't the chain
So.
like 12 or 14 yards? So you have some room to play with.
Mm-hmm. So I tried a different talent set for that pull. Did not like it. We're gonna go back to what was working for us.
I changed the talent for that pool and I like it, so.
Cool.
I don't understand why most of the other priests run Surge of Blood. Well, I do understand why, I just don't like it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna Ancestral Prot Totem on the 3rd pillar just to try to get us to see more of the fight. But we'll see. I don't have up a lot for the third pillar right now. I might have us just save Devo, but what sucks is like on our kill pulls, if we do that, we won't have Devo for like the wall hit, which is kind of important.
Are we
Everyone's ready.
Are we gonna get that? Like, if we've been getting the second pillar down at like 52% with people dying,
We'll probably still get it.
Okay.
But you can't be sure, right? You never know. If we absolutely need Devo on the third pillar to get past it, then we'll move some stuff around.
Honestly, is it a good idea to try hero one pull on the first pillar, just see how much damage we do to it?
There's a feast at Lex and Prague.
Yeah, I'm getting my own food. I guess we could hero on pillar number 1, but it doesn't really like do anything for us long term, right?
No, I just meant like to see how much damage we do during it, so you know what threshold
I
we're
see
trying to
what
get
you
to.
mean. Like how much
Maybe.
DPS
Yeah,
would
I
you do on that
understand
floor?
what you're saying. Let's just keep doing what we're doing right now. See if we can get to the fourth pillar without any hero gimmicks or anything. Everyone's ready.
I got a question for you, related to your external question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Somebody pull a little earlier.
Seismic 1 in 4. So I just okay, now we have 8 people in this, but I'm fine with that. Honestly, not the end of the world. Okay, Seismic 2. Careful.
Too many is better than not
well
enough, right?
stacked. Yeah, early in the fight it is. It's a little bit challenging later in the fight. Seismic is the goal here. Get Nemios up. Range, we need to try to move back a bit to give our melee space. Yeah, they're really struggling here.
They have the whole other side of the boss fight.
If we go in front of the boss, we might get meleeed.
True.
We are right on top of each other.
I've been smacked by this big boy before.
Yeah, me too.
Don't stand on the tank.
I wasn't. You guys
It's
were
too
standing
risky.
close
Get
enough.
ready after this seismic. We're moving to the pillar after this seismic. Okay, we can't get him up. It's fine. Need more range to go to the front. We missed. I think it was melee.
One missed, yeah.
A range?
No, it's ranged.
Melee one too.
There was
maybe
one
both.
under. There was one under his foot.
I
for
was in
range.
that one.
Yeah, way too many of our range just went to the forward one. I don't know.
I saw
I-
the one under his foot was about to hit, and I think
So
I was the
some-
only one in it.
Sometimes I want to go to the front one, but my partner's in the back, and I
Yeah.
don't want to break.
When in doubt, start moving, and your partner will follow you. Like, if you're on the left, no, I mean like at some point it's gonna have to be that, right? Like if there's, especially when there's like someone who's clearly doing the right thing, like people need to pay attention to what their partners are doing. If they're moving, there's probably a reason for it.
And just to make sure, if you're linked to one of the two boomies, there's no reason to stay in the back after chain link has gone out, correct? Until the next after next pillar.
Yeah, no, that we're not. So after the there's one chain slam per pillar face, guys.
Also, I've been trying to cover just in case we have a situation for me to soak. So just in case whoever's linked to me, just be prepared to move to me.
Word.
Can I just get linked to Nemios every time?
We need to move to the middle more quickly.
Yeah.
We have people standing at the the side gate up to SLG after the first pillar's gone, and that's not good.
Can I get four? Sorry, I missed it. Grazie.
What if melee go to the left side of the boss in the second pillar?
It's actually kind of fine. So we probably want the boss before the second pillar to be roughly like ish, like triangle-ish, so we can have this space. Because we don't want to use too much in the middle of the room for falling rubble, right? Because that's kind of the middle of the room is kind of our third and fourth pillar spot. So.
And it seems like it's
Doesn't it
getting
get cleared
clogged.
when the thing breaks?
No.
No.
Some of it does, not all of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a round thing right here, and then this broke, and then it cleared it.
Interesting. All right. That's fine. Well, everyone's ready. Let's pull again. You're the only brown thing that matters to me, Eli.
Hey.
Five,
Muchas gracias.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, now I'm trying to get used to my talents again. Omega lol. Seismic 1. Okay, yeah. Need to come to the same side as me. Soaks. Get ready for Seismic 2. Charge going out. Good job. Pump. Pump. Remember, Prio is doing.
Oop. Did not get there in time.
We can get Prog up. Chain Slam number 2 coming up. Roar. We can start moving after this Seismic. Soaks, little baby soaks. Yeah, people are breaking their chains because people aren't moving to the soaks. That's just being really lazy. Keep going.
Had a berry come with.
Good job.
Oh no.
It's going to be Seismic, then we're going to go to the third pillar.
Oh, motherfucker.
Great job. Try to keep it going.
Champ getting there,
Remember Seismic Shift, and then you're going to be linked.
Oh, Maria and Boomies are dead.
It's fine.
Howdy, Mewy.
Hey, buddy.
This is the one we'd suicide.
Yeah, the weak aura is working.
Cool. Who did it tell you to bop there?
Atterbury.
Nice. So whoever has chain slam there, their partner needs to run away from them and kill them.
Fourth.
Pop hero.
Get ready to soak. Yeah, this is hero for sure. You're right.
Would it be heroing there or heroing before that?
We're heroing before that, but like, I just kind of wasn't paying attention. So we want to hero roughly around when the, roughly right after the kind of chain slam goes out.
Wait, so who suicides on chain slam? Just so I can understand. I had the chain slam
With
on me.
chain slam wants to die.
Unless you have an immunity, like a self-immunity.
What's
Nope.
happening?
Wouldn't it?
Nope. You still get pulled, and then you'll instantly trigger the gaze. The person that has the chain slam debuff has to die, and you bop the partner. The weak aura will tell you to bop their partner.
Yeah, one person's getting chain slam, the other one's getting bop. The person with bop is running out.
Correct.
For example, say I had the chain slam, Nozala was my partner. I would be stuck, she would run away and kill me.
So that's why the weak aura told Artorias to bop Atterbury, is because he was linked with Desaya.
Will Fire Mage Cauterize ruin that?
I think
No,
the chain
because
feels
Desaya
effective.
had the chain slam. And the chain... No, the
I would
chain
have died, and I think you would have died as well.
I think it does so
It
much
might-
damage it goes past street bats.
Damn, we just have like fucking 9 raid leaders here. So the chain breaking does not kill you through Cauterize. That is incorrect, and that is actually a potential concern. Yeah, it might.
Are you sure? Because it does break, or it does kill me through turtle.
Well, I think Atterbury broke a chain earlier and lived with Cauterize up, is why he's asking.
Yesterday, I had fire mages linked to me that broke the chain and still lived with Cauterize.
Yeah. And I noticed it earlier on a poll. Atterbury actually broke a chain with someone and he lived.
So doesn't that just mean that he doesn't need a bop?
No.
The scenario, Lexus,
He's creating a situation, a hypothetical situation where he is targeted by chain slam.
Oh, right.
So
Because then he wouldn't die, right?
because you can it only works if you kill the person with the debuff.
Yep,
You can't just kill their partner and be like, all right,
I
that's
got you.
enough."
I thought we were still talking about like when I was targeted with chain
No,
slam. Okay,
we're fine
okay,
if that happens. You're just gonna die and no one will remember your name. That is actually a potential concern, Atterbury. We'll have to kind of, I guess,
Pieces
adjust to that on the fly. I guess is really our only strategic way of getting around that.
Does that like self-sacrifice knife toy still work?
No.
You can get
Dagger.
rid of a sludge fist.
So what I hear is that both the mages have to get linked and break their chain. So they got rid of their Cauterize.
So if the mage gets it, they have to run next to the 10 gets down.
That's like a 1 in 38 situation. I'm gonna make up a number, so we'll just
Okay.
keep pulling and deal with it if it happens.
Don't heal me, just got it. Move on.
Absolute.
5,
That was a really good pull, by the way.
3, 2,
I don't want to see
1.
people dying from chain link because they went to soak and their partner was pumping the boss. Come on, guys. Someone killed someone who was doing mechanics properly. That's unfortunate. Chain slam number uno. Good job. Seismic number 2, and then we get ready to move to the pillar after that. Good commanding. Thank you. Quick soaks. Good job. Pump boss. find your partner after this. Do the seismic properly.
Man, you just
Good job. Get free link up. Chain slam. We're gonna need some help, probably. Okay, good. That's perfect.
No.
Oh, no, it's not perfect.
Damn it.
All right, try to keep it rolling. We're heading towards the pillar after the seismic. Okay, we soaked with 4 people dead. That's sick.
You want to reset?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. Who's linked with the way?
Salmon.
Come with me, Sam. Run to the gate. Nope. It's fucking difficult, dude.
A valiant effort.
It's
Yeah, I think
difficult when
you
you're
need-
linked to someone.
That's
Yeah, I
fine.
think you need like a bop or something.
Yeah. Actually, that is the play. If we're resetting, we need to just pop Kane.
I also think the boss shouldn't be right on the wall when he taunts him,
Yeah.
because he turned immediately and smacked him.
That's a huge suggestion. If we're resetting someone, please try to just pop Kane.
So both boomkins were up there, right?
I'm gonna need 55 seconds.
We didn't
Yeah,
do the soaks.
the positioning was a little bunk.
The issue is that I didn't have a partner, so I couldn't.
Yeah,
Or by
I
myself.
didn't see that where Freelink was because my camera would literally just didn't show where Freelink was, so I was trying to look around and I moved
was
too
right
far.
behind
Yeah,
you, and then you ran forward.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we need to definitely fix those kinds of issues. Identification of partner is critical part of this fight.
I mean, hey, it's 7 pulls in as a DPS though.
Oh yeah, I'm not flaming you. I'm just like that's top tier critical aspect of the fight.
Like, we don't
All
have
that
to be
comes
on
later.
the wall. We can spread out like in the middle of the room a bit more, just so that we don't have camera issues. And then when the time comes, everyone should see when like we're about to hit the pillar and just start stutter stepping back to soak spots, potential soak spots.
Hell yeah. Not getting too good. I apologize. I have let down my comrades by not shooting.
I think Tenenbaum still needs support.
Okay. Everyone is ready. The pulls are getting smoother. We just gotta eliminate the random chain link deaths
5,
that we're having.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sounds like a metal band that would advertise in Good Housekeeping magazine. Chain Link Death.
Hell yeah.
I'd listen to it.
Seismic Uno. Chain Slam coming after. Be ready. Good job. Seismic Dose. And we make our way to the pillar. Good job. Find your partner after. Get her up.
I have no clue where my partner went.
Chain slam soon. Come on, guys. One more seismic. Move to pillar. Get ready for seismic again. Good job. Stomp number Sanko and seismic. Chain slam. Seismic again. Top hellstones here. Just top this hellstones. And we're moving to pillar. Personals here if you have them up. Help pots. Great job. Remember to spread out a little bit.
Who the hell am I linked with? I couldn't see. It didn't
We
give
might
me.
have to help out with the chain slam depending on where it is. Yeah, we're going to. Yeah.
We're still going?
Yeah.
When are we hearing?
We'll hero now. Seismic, and then we do. We're so fucking lumped. Holy shit. Just try to pop personals here. You just ran to the other side of the boss than I did. So on that one, we're gonna need where our left and rights are kind of ironed out because it looks like the boss is gonna come from a different side, which is fine.
So should the range be closer to the wall there?
Now the range should always cover the middle, so what we can do is we can have the ranged cover. I'm trying to think.
This fight feels 100% better when you're not linked to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they die prematurely or something like that, it's like I must raise a bird.
Wouldn't this fight be like really boring as a DPS not linked
So
to anybody?
I think the goal before the fourth pillar there is to have the boss more like where I am right now. And then if the boss charges like this, then ranged are still responsible for where square is. So like these two. And then melee would be here. And tanks are right here. So I think we just want to be a little bit more liberal with moving the boss into like this open area once the third pillar is down.
So if the first three pillars, range on the left, and then we're flipping it for the final pillar.
We're not really flipping it, it's still actually kind of like the same.
Like, if you're looking the other way, yeah.
What are you meaning?
Well, I'm trying to figure out where exactly range are. Because normally we're on this side here, and you're saying we should go over here.
Keep the same orientation. That is the same orientation if the boss is coming from the other side, is it not?
The reason I'm asking is because this pillar range is still here.
So, you want range to cover this side then?
I don't know.
I'm asking if that's
Yeah,
what you
you're
want us to
right.
do.
Yeah, you're right. No. That makes sense. We'll have range to where square is, because we'll still be kind of be in like the middle of the room area. But then tanks would have to be here instead of melee. So like the tanks have to be flipped. There's no... The tanks and melee get flipped if we do that. Does that make sense? Like for ranged, it can stay the same, but you literally can't physically have the tanks be where the melee usually are. Like we can't keep the same orientation exactly.
Well, the boss
because
is
of
charging the
boss.
fourth pillar from this direction, which means you want tanks to like be on this side of the pillar and then run all the way around the other side to soak this thing over here.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. We'd have to flip the tanks. So the tanks would then end up here, which you can do easily. Like you can jump where square is.
Why can't we keep the boss in the center of the room? Like,
There's like no space in the
basically,
center.
Because there's just no space for range to do mechanics.
Don't forget,
Like,
roar breaks
all the
pillars.
roars
if
will
roar
push
hits
us
the
back
pillar.
over
The
here.
stomp is the main reason. The stomp is.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the stomp hits the pillar, we're fucked.
Like,
Oh.
I just don't like the way the boss was positioned there. It made it incredibly challenging for us.
But we got there.
Yeah, now we need to just improve our journey.
What does ideal pillar 4 positioning for the boss look like? Because we can control that.
Having the boss like here-ish. Like it just mirrors essentially the first phase.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then having ranged. Yeah, so I want range to cover this side as they would on the first pillar.
Okay, that makes more sense. So like pillars
then
1 and 2
tanks-
normal.
Tanks will be here. Tanks will be here. And then melee will do here.
All right, so basically pillar 4 is like how pillar 2 is.
The tanks and melee are flipped. So on pillar 2, the tanks are here.
No.
Yes.
No.
On pillar 2, the tanks soak here. No?
Correct.
So then on pillar 4, that would be here.
That would be here.
We've already determined that.
No.
Let's
so,
just
okay. I
pull
think
your-
there's something lost in translation. Okay, so I think Lex is basically saying if we're always
If we do
facing
an
the boss
exact
right now,
recreation. Yeah, if
we're
we're
always facing the boss right now, tanks are at the bottom right corner, is what he's saying. So on the
Yes.
last pillar,
we
the
flip.
tanks will swap with melee. So melee are at the bottom right corner, and tanks are at the top right.
Yeah. Top. Yeah.
That's what he's essentially saying.
Yes.
If we're facing the boss,
Yes.
as we are now.
Like I understand what you're saying and I agree. I just don't like it. So literally right here.
Let's do a poll before we do one more poll before this flash runs out.
Got 2 hours left in my flask.
Blood orange morning, we hardly slept. Polished chrome, tinted glass, the way you looked then. We slept
5,
with our heads
4,
together.
3,
We had
2,
the same dream.
1.
Cityscape that chipped door pane. Hit the roof of the car, driving through the yellow light. Golden glow reflecting your smile in the night. I'll let your red shotgun as the sun is fading.
Seismic.
Oh, we'll get out of here, baby.
Chain slams.
Out on the lakeside, where we
Seismic number 2. Coming out.
from home, but we never felt this close.
And we make our way to the pillar.
New kind of light, where the water's never merged.
Seismic first. Ready for Chain Slam 2 and 5.
Where's it going?
No. I can't target him from there.
I don't know what we're doing with the boss.
I got knocked.
After this, if we can keep it together. No, Bob Kane. Try to reset. He's gonna.
Remember, if you're linked with somebody, you want to get in the second smaller soak with them.
Well,
this reset saves our homies.
Yep, just me and Agonor, you know.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Well.
I got knocked back with rope to chain. We basically went two different directions.
Yeah. So if you get hit by the mechanic of the actual slam, it knocks you back. It wasn't an ability. The boss moved right as he roared. Which caused me to die.
How you liking Fury of the Loon, Tenenbaum?
Quite furious. Let's see what the logs say. The logs say that he's liking it quite a bit.
The logs say it's maybe a 20,000 damage difference. It's not very significant.
Oh, we need to.
Everybody get your feast buff.
We need new cauldron.
Lex needs 4 as well.
It's true.
But it could be worth. 20,000 damage is 20,000 damage.
A glass half full way of looking at it. Could be worse.
I mean, if you think about it like this, it's guaranteed damage during the burst window.
Dude, I was literally a fucking Super Saiyan on our 32% wipe.
Yeah, it might add up to more damage than that.
Everyone's
with
ready.
all 4 pillars.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Find your partners or die.
No.
Then perish.
Top 1. And the seismic with it. Chain link 1 or chain slam 1, pardon me. Seismic 2. Move to pillar. again. Get ready for Chain Slam. Job. Seismic 2, and then we do Pillar. Good job, everyone. You love to see it. Seismic right away.
Boomkins are linked. We'll need extra attention.
We can help you. Me and Metrium. Chain Slam 1. Or Chain Slam. Metrium, we're getting in. Pop personal if you have to. Get knocked back the same way. And Seismic 2 before the... We need to spread out a little bit more range here. That's a good job. Let's Hellstone here. Soaks. Great fucking plays. Keep big on the boss. Big dick. It's pardon me, it's Seismic first again. Range, we have quite a bit of space now. Remember, we can use that. Get Revenge up. Remember, we're bopping the next Chain Slam.
Lean left if you can.
Personals here if you have them. Bopping this Chain Slam.
Break it, break it.
Ramp suicide. You guys gotta... Yeah.
Are we hearing?
Yeah, we might as well. Try to soak. Yeah.
No one's over here with me.
So that was the situation that Atterbury described.
So all the
Also-
range starts soaking what's supposed to be the melee area, right?
That wasn't supposed to happen at all. So
I also feel like range on Praetor isn't moving over towards the side with all the space. We're all just trying to like stay in the middle.
I tried to soak both of them and my chain broke.
In theory, we would have had one more slam between that.
Yeah.
Suckle up this cauldron.
I know normally we'll find that.
like his point is relevant. I agree.
Just have the mages go arcane.
Roll the dice on the damage.
That might be why most of the mages we see are arcane on this.
Yeah, it's like super cheese because they have like all their cooldowns for every pillar. I know fire mages too, but
Well, that and they don't have cauterized to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Is cauterize something you can't take off?
You cannot stop cauterize. It is your cheat death.
Isn't it like a talent though?
No, it is baked into the spec. You cannot get rid of it.
Wow.
Is it possible just to have both the mage and the partner, but still bop the partner, and the mage just caught if they're the target of the thing?
That's what we just did, though.
Oh.
It doesn't work.
Because you need to have 4 people in.
The
Like, if
point
the
of
soap hits the
killing the
boss.
person is it removes the chain slam debuff, so it doesn't like count.
Yeah,
If
so it
a
doesn't
chain
go off.
slam goes off and there aren't 4 people in it, he immediately gets full energy and charges.
So,
but if the person's dead, he won't do that.
Yeah, we will after this poll revenge.
Okay. My coffee cup's a little on the empty side, so that's why I was asking.
The chain slam we can just do the mechanic there if the boss is above 30%, because the damage of the roar is not like it's very livable. But the chain slam is nice to get in the hang of for when the boss is potentially below 30% there, and the roar will like literally just absolutely ass blast the 4 people after that while they have a bleed on them. Everyone's ready. So we're pretty close to whether or not the boss will be enraged at that chain slam based on that pull.
I can't wait.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We actually kind of need our healers to DPS a little bit more on the first little bit of the fight. But, I mean, I just want us to see to the enrage, so it's not a super critical part for me. Seismic, number uno. Chain slam.
Oh. I didn't move.
Get up, proc champ.
I did not get pushed back. That was weird.
Move to pillar. Range do we need? Okay, people are doing it. Good.
Nemios, you're obviously on soap duty.
Yep.
Chain slam 2. Good job. Seismic 2. Get to the pillar. Good job. Seismic, and then find your partner. Can't get him up. You can reset. It's pop game.
No? Okay.
He pulled aggro off you.
Are we? Oh, I'm just gonna.
What do you mean, can we center the boss on the wall? I don't really understand what that means.
He'll kill the pillar.
You can't put the boss in between the pillars because he'll kill the pillar.
If we're never going to be tanking the boss by that gate that we're putting the reset at, would it be smart to put the reset at the other gate?
Depends on where we're consistently getting to, right? So perhaps it's best facing the boss right now. Put it on the right side.
In one sense. So I'll show you a little bit. I think this is what. I'm not 100% sure if this is what 1% does, but a little bit of what it should look like is if the boss is tanked roughly like right here, the tanks would run to the pillar, and then melee, who are behind the boss, are gonna go to here, and I'm gonna pull I'm an idiot. I just didn't see the boss. Sorry, I was trying to demonstrate something.
No.
No repairs. Oh, reset.
So on that after that second pillar, if the boss is roughly like right here, the tanks on during the seismic will run out to the gate area, and then melee would run back behind to this gate.
See that sick roll, Nemios?
Yeah, I saw that.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Why? Oh, okay. You mean for the exploding circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're breaking.
What side would be most prevalent to put my portal on, Lexatar?
I don't really know. I mean, we're consistently getting to the second pillar, so I'd say probably the one to Sun King.
I think I figured out the reason why Fury of the Loon is just so strong.
Why is that?
Since it generates 40 astral power during its duration, you just get an additional Star Surge out during CA Convoke, or I mean CA window, with your double on use still rolling.
Double on use. Oh, I thought today was Sunday. I put us in like a 9-minute break.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Now we gotta own it. Sorry, I legitimately thought it was like 7:15. That's why I was confused why people were asking for a $5.
You know, I keep thinking that Tuesdays we have raid for 3 hours when it's only 2. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. My bad. I'm just in the like, I'm deer in the headlights with tunneling to get the last few bosses down.
So
On the outside, I think after 9 or 10 pulls, I finally got the hang of the range side of things.
Cool, man. We like that. It's slightly different playing range DPS from playing a tank, you could say.
Oh yeah, just slightly.
You're doing great at both, bud. Proud of you. I don't know. We haven't really gotten to the challenging part of the fight, though. People are gonna be real surprised when the sub 30% roar one-shots them.
Let alone the giant fists. That shit is gonna hurt.
That sounds like a healer problem.
You're right.
Not when the tank just gets one shot.
Just heal it, forehead.
It's gonna be your problem when he yells at you and you die.
So apparently, TBC will remove world buffs before the start of a raid.
Wow.
Like,
What
or at
kind
the start
is-
of raid encounters.
Like, is that
So
a
they're not
change?
going to
or-
make no changes?
No, that's working as intended. World buff meta goes away in TBC.
Yeah, I don't remember there being world buffs TBC.
There was not.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't think you can physically get them. Like, it doesn't apply to you.
Yeah, I think you still can get it if you are
50
below
or
level
60. I think if you're 60, you can still get it. But then if you get to 61, you can't.
Yeah, because isn't there like you turn in McTheridan's head in Animal Hellfire, and then you turn in the Kalthos thing in Shashra?
Oh,
That is a world
that is
buff
true.
that impacts you while you're in the world, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of Warcraft.
True. So it never applied to raids in TPC. Like it was always like you could have world buffs while you were just out in the open world, but as soon as you zoned into a raid, it was gone.
So when are we raiding Black Temple?
Good question.
Gonna be
I
a
actually
while.
I got the beta invite the other day, but I don't have time to play it. I logged on to a paladin. I walked around Hellfire for like 5 minutes, and then I had to go back to school.
Nice, Steve.
It's completely different from what I remembered. I didn't realize how fucking slow it was.
No druids dive bombing you.
No. I don't think anyone has flight form yet. We just, I think it was just unlocked to 68 today, so you should be able to work towards it now. Or at least whoever's in the beta.
But even then, it's like, isn't it like 60% flight form or something?
It's 70.
70.
The slow flight form is 68.
Oh yeah, actually you are correct.
No, I mean
Druid-
percent speed.
Oh, the slow one, it's like 150%.
It's still fast enough that it catches up to ground mounts.
I thought it was slower back then.
Nope.
Yeah,
150%.
60% for the base, I'm pretty sure.
It just seems slower.
Yeah, you're definitely faster than ground mounts, but it's definitely not as fast as the fastest 280.
It's actually 310 if you get ashes, but you know.
Good luck
That's
grinding
true,
that.
Actually, you are correct.
That shit is hard as hell to get.
Kalos is a good fight, dude. There's a lot of good BC fights, but I don't know if I want to experience it as a prop paladin again. I just
Paladin was fun up until Illidan.
I don't know, because like I just said, like I had fun like back as a kid raiding as a prop paladin, but when I logged in I was like, fuck, this is boring.
It's not. Like it doesn't have the same sense of wonder about it. You know, it's like.
It's more so like I'm talking about like the game mechanics, right? So like I immediately realized I was like, oh, this is like a battle between like, you know, managing my mana bar, because you have to basically manage your mana return seals and things like that. But
I mean, if you have a holy paladin, you'll just always have a seal of, what is it, the mana thing.
Wisdom, blessing of wisdom.
Yeah, seal of wisdom.
Judgment of wisdom.
Or judgment of wisdom, yeah.
you have that as prop.
Yeah, but like it's the holy paladin's job to keep that up while you keep up seal of light, I think.
Oh,
Or is it the
gotcha.
other way around? I can't remember.
Right, but that's like in a raid
Yeah.
situation. The only thing that would be available right now is like dungeoning and things like that. And like questing.
I mean, people
Huh.
didn't play WoW back in the day for the mechanics.
I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot of like MP5 stuff too. Like you bring Shadow Priests. People are gonna obviously play that shit, along with like Resto Shamans as well for the Alliance.
Sure, there's gonna be a ton of shamans.
Thinking about maybe Warlock, because I always wanted to play a Warlock back then, but I just never had the patience to level another character.
Soul Link, Siphon Life, OP.
It was actually a lot of fun as Affliction then, because you could use your imp basically as a mana battery.
Yeah, I had a friend who played Affliction back then who I used to roll around with doing dailies.
Wasn't
I
it
raided
like
for a while as Affliction, but then I went Holy Paladin.
And we were on we raided on a RP PvP server, which was actually had a pretty competitive rating scene.
I think our break ended. I apologize. I did not notice. Does anyone need a summon? I am ready checking. You're welcome for your 9-minute break because I thought we were raiding for 3 hours tonight.
I was very confused when I saw it, but my coffee pot appreciated it.
Yep. My bad.
We should do this every night.
and then just extend another
Take away
hour.
the break from Thursday, then make up the difference.
Yeah, I like
John.
where the head's at. We're not taking a break on Thursday.
I'm gonna have to phone in HR on this one.
He is HR.
I need to get the union involved.
I was gonna say, you'll be hearing from my union rep.
We're only running 2 hours technically these 2 days, and don't you only get a break if it's 3 hours plus in jobs?
Depends on where you live. For me, it's like 5
Yeah.
hours.
Depends
Yeah,
on your
it's
state.
6
Maybe
hours
another
in Virginia.
Oh, what is it in Canada, since that's what we're running on?
I mean, even when I was doing part-time shifts, like we got 10-minute breaks. So
Oh, well,
actually, they
if,
were 15. We called them our 15s.
if we're gonna get paid, I can go with no break.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
pretty sure most places will just give you a break because, you know, it's a good thing to do.
Where's the feast?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you know, friendly businesses.
Or you just, you work in a club or a bar, and you pretty much get to take a break when you want when it's not busy.
Ooh, double feast.
Or in my case,
What does it mean?
throw the music on autopilot and run kitty corner across the street to the martini bar.
You leave your bar to go to another bar?
Yeah.
The life of a DJ.
And I didn't have to pay at either bar, so it was great.
I was gonna say, why would you leave free alcohol for?
Oh, I'm muted. We were on a roll there with getting to the 4th pillar multiple times. Let's keep that going. Let's hit it. Everyone's ready.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
5,
You just dropped in the vault tonight. Are you okay?
2,
It must have been Ellie earlier or something.
And chain slam soon. God bless. Roar then seismic. Chain slam 2. We'll get a proc jam. And we'll move. Fly. Ranged? Okay. Thank you. Seismic.
Watch him get innervated.
I got linked to a melee.
Yikes. Keep going. Practice. Makes perfect.
Might be too close.
Job. No, I think you're fine. Seismic, and then we move to pillar. We missed one right underneath his hand in melee. All huge. Let's just wipe it if we can, pop gain, but it's all good.
Yeah, I got chain pulled, and then right before he pushed everyone out, there was a little round piece of shit dropping right under him, and that killed me.
I got a little topsy-turvy because the one that melee normally goes to, I don't know if that was the one that we were supposed to go to.
No, you went a little far.
Yeah, no, I know that one. I thought it was like supposed to be like on the left one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. It doesn't go to the same spot every time.
It kind of rotates the whole square sometimes.
Were other people able to see the rebel that dropped directly on the boss and killed me after that first chain pull?
I could not see it.
No.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not the only person.
Yeah,
I saw it, and I saw it kill both of you.
Oh, that's good news.
Okay, sorry. I did see it way too late.
Get that food buff up.
Chill because I'm way too stressed out. I've been praying for a big blessing now. I don't ask for much, will you help me out? Don't feel back down. You'll figure it
I need a fresh fort. Like 5 people missed it.
I'm wondering if we swap. I don't know if we need the hymn on the third roar. I'm wondering if the hymn would be better on the second charge, but then we don't get a second hymn. Yeah, no.
What's the time? Wait.
Yeah, no, we want to keep it. It's fine.
No, there's 2 minutes. What is that time?
Hymn is 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, but my Night Fae reduces it by 20 seconds. It cuts it down to about.
It won't be. It might be.
It might be.
So, if it
Maybe
helps
close.
any, we don't actually need Trank for Roar 2.
Everyone is ready.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't.
We're not taking nearly enough damage for it right there.
The Spirit Shell probably covers all of that.
We could
I don't keep
just
getting
Trank on the set. Is Trank is 2 minutes or 3?
Trank is 3. If I take a talent, I drop it down to 2.
So it's the same thing as him then. If we don't use it there, then the second one is pretty much useless. So we're only using it there just so we get an efficient second use. But we can we can play around with it.
3,
I'm gonna pay attention to how long him.
1.
Guys, come on.
Okay.
I was moving.
I blinked to you.
Can we just reset?
You're the leader. I'm supposed to come to you.
I'm up Kane.
Up Kane.
Bring the boss over here. Yeah, no, he's not moving. It's too much.
We ran away from each other and got stunned. The core mechanic of this fight, and you can't move the boss when you're stunned.
It's
Just
because
say-
your taunt is expiring, and as soon as it expires, he's gonna pull aggro.
Good thing I forgot to use all my cooldown.
Quick, grab the feast while you can.
That's what I'm saying though, is like the boss is too far away. It's never gonna make it in time.
Also, you don't have to worry about your partner if you're resetting because you have pops, so you'll live.
Yeah.
Just break the
There's
chain.
it's just a tank then.
Join the choir. Alright. That's 5.
2-minute cooldown. Should probably do it now.
Okay. Everyone is ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have 2 boomkins linked. We need attention.
No, I'm.
Yeah, free links next to us.
It's a good audible. Chain slam. Moving to pillar after this. We can live, I think. Health pot if you have to, health stone. For the roar.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I saw you.
Get ready for chain slam. We're fine. We got 4. Get Nozal up. Not sure why we keep using people on roars. Get ready to move to pillar number 2. Just keep going, whatever. Chain slam. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's unconventional, but it worked. Seismic again, and then 3rd pillar.
Saw that clutch prog.
Thanks.
Way to make me nervous, Drug.
Spread and then find your partner. Okay.
So,
This is where we all die. Yeah, if we can.
we have a bot. Bring the boss towards the other gate over here.
Hell yeah, great success. Mucho easy when one of your tanks is dead.
I freaked out and disabled my sound. I didn't even know that was a keybinder.
Dropping a
Control S.
Used to do it all the time.
Okay, so things that we're doing much better than our first night. Chain slam. Healing. Just general movement is great. Things that we're doing much worse than our first night, oddly, is just random chain link deaths due to not being able to find your partner. That really needs to be a high prio.
I won't lie, I really struggled to find you that last attempt. I did find you, we didn't die, but
I knew where you were. We're good.
It was fucking tough.
There's a
tough.
Doesn't the weaker like predetermine it though? Like if you get selected for a partner, it doesn't immediately pop up. You're good.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell you where they are.
Right, but the giant arrow over their head might.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
and I was struggling finding that.
Yeah, sometimes
I
can
find
I
it
can have-
pretty easy to see when I'm bird's eye, and I can pretty much only do this fight bird's eye.
I have some issues seeing it when it's on the Zala because he's a giant tree.
Nice.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I think we just got to work on that. Everyone is ready. And also, we're losing people during the roar due to links breaking. That needs to be worked on as well.
3.
I'm noticing people aren't really fighting the roar though. Like they're just going with it.
Yeah, I think that that's the play. For ranged at least, you don't really want to fight it, because then people die. As a healer, I'm specifically not fighting it because I need to fucking heal during it. So...
You can't just run and cast?
No. Chain link, or chain slam soon, sorry. Seismic 2. And then we get ready to move to pillar. I think you want a commanding for the pillar break, not for that seismic. Because it's going to expire now, pretty much.
Yeah. We need to do it early enough that Koreans gets the HP snapshot for his pillar DPS.
So, are we using it for the slamming of the pillar or the actual things lying on the ground? I'll ask you.
I thought it was the pillar impact.
Yes.
Yeah, it was still up for the impact. I had like 1 second left.
Chain slam. Job. Roar. Every time. Get him up. Nope, don't take. Get egg up. And then we move towards second pillar.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Task failed successfully.
Everyone soak.
Well, you said you wanted some phase 4.
Right. Great call there. Yeah.
I have no clue what happened there.
Oh, as soon as you got rezzed, he just like when he does heedless charge, it's just on a random tank, and it was on you right as you res.
I saw it and then I jumped. I thought I jumped behind the pillar. He must have.
Yeah, I think he literally cast it like as you were mid jump, so it just went in a crazy direction.
I technically still hit a pillar, so
I
did the
don't have
mechanic.
I don't have the option to release.
Oof.
Reload.
Or even view
Reload.
my log.
Reload.
I'm not used to that.
So for the rallying cry, I had gone in and figured out the timing that it gets me the buff and gets it on the pillar as well.
I really hate that your damage is based around
I hate it too.
that.
Beautiful.
What I want to
Unless
see
you use like a potion of spectral stamina right before you.
Unfortunately, it's not worth.
So what I want to see is if using the commanding as we're about to have the pillar be hit also gives it to us for the roar after. Because if it does, then that's more beneficial than using it
Yeah.
for his DPS.
Sure. I can hit it like literally as he's on his way to the pillar.
Yeah, I just want to see if it lasts for the roar.
I'm checking the logs right now.
If I actually ever get the fucking 226 conduit, it'll last like 14 and a half seconds, so it should work then.
Getting 226 conduits is real struggle.
What is the name of the ability? Colossal Roar?
Rallying Cry.
No, I mean for the...
Oh.
Happens at 105 and he hits about 56. So yeah, it would last over.
Everyone is ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay,
That's early.
not
My bad, my
bad.
bad.
Yeah, it's all good. You're paladin. You're excited.
Not right. Not right.
Are you setting?
Yeah.
That's the right set.
Like how
There's
Lex
some boy
just
over
didn't
here.
even bother to move. He was like, kill me now.
No, I was just not understanding what was happening there.
I'm taking taunt off my bar.
Did someone taunt there?
No, I'm a priest.
No.
He's no
Because
priest
he
fine.
walked over and killed him.
What happened there?
That's spirit shell aggro, man.
Literal, no idea. Yeah.
I,
I
like
think.
how our holy pally pulled early too.
Yeah.
Holy shit, giant fists.
There was a lot for my brain to process there, and I just didn't do the chain link because I was just dumbfounded at everything that was happening.
I was like looking at you. I was like, he'll probably move. And I was like, oh, I guess he's done.
I mentally checked out when the first two sequences happened there.
So
I
for
had
the-
a chain partner, and then suddenly I did.
Can we get a new fortitude, please?
Also, for the rallying cry question, it'll last for like the first 2 seconds of the war.
Well, all we needed. It doesn't matter if it lasts for. It just needs to do the initial hit.
Just letting you know.
So yeah,
Where is it?
an official to use it.
All right, I'm gonna start this thing called countdown, like a pull countdown timer.
Can we do
20
15 or
seconds.
can we do 15 or?
15's good right now.
Thank you.
And you
We're
guys
full
will
on
typically want to
zero.
wait until it gets to 0 before you do anything.
Yeah. You can time your casts so that they will
5,
go off at
4,
0,
3,
What's a cast?
not at 1.
1.
Good job. Great work.
Or
Seismic 2 coming up. Friends.
all right, gonna try the delayed rally.
I like it. Good job. Oh, I think it just fell off there.
Yeah, it just fell off. That's happened like right as soon as you hit the pillar.
I could hit it like half a second later. I think we can get it.
There's like 2 seconds
Seismic
off.
again. Seismic again. Care. Chain slam. Numero dos. Roar. Range start positioning. Seismic 2. And we head towards the next pillar.
It's close.
You can get him up. Seismic, Cryo.
Where are you going?
Range, we need to chain slam, chain slam, chain slam. Hellstone if you have to. Fuck off, game. Seismic and then hateful. Hellstone here for sure. Where are you going, Freeland? Good job. Try to keep it up. Spread. Tank is down. I think we just break these, save the repair wheel.
Oh my god, Freelink, your movement that whole time I was linked with you scared the shit out of me. I didn't know where you were going. Jesus.
I'm glad you followed me when I jumped back. Let me just say that.
Like when you disengaged back?
Yeah.
So that hit from way earlier is finally really sinking in, isn't it, Freelink?
We really need to find a way to make more room for ranged during the seismics. Like, there's a ton of grouping up and a lot of people who like just don't have places to go.
I think Shrug, both you and I literally stood in rubble because we had nowhere to go.
Every time.
Our ranged have a very large stigma that you can't stand in rubble during seismic shift, but you literally should do that. That's like how the fight works, is you just stand in rubble to avoid overlapping seismic shift. That's like not a problem.
I need to
That is
turn off my
Melee's
DPF
entire
mode.
life.
Yeah.
So
during
how big,
the second pillar.
so between the second and third pillar, how big of a deal would it be if we get like 1 or 2 levels over here on something? Big deal or not big deal?
I guess. I don't
Because
know.
we had an issue here where we had nobody soaking over here except for like 1 person. And I think it's just partially because we're all stacking in the middle right here and it's causing us to overlap, it's causing us to not get this soak over here.
There's not like static ways to play this fight, guys. That's kind of what makes it like fun and challenging. You can't just be like, put X person here every pull, right?
No, I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying we can spread out there.
Yeah, I agree.
The other note is like just like literally make room for people. Like even if you think that you're like in a place where people won't need your space, like if you just like I try to work my way to the edge of the room every opportunity that I can, or just away from the group, because if somebody else needs to shuffle over to make room for somebody else, like it just creates a chain reaction where everybody can get enough space. But we end up with a lot of people who like they think they're in an area where there should be enough room for people to work with, and there just isn't. So just always assume that people need more space and try to create it for them, even if you're on the edges, especially if you're on the edges.
Pardon me. Oh shit! I got
Even
the
more
white
so
flowers
during
again.
the what is it, when you're paired up as well, because sometimes like if you're one side of the room and your partner is like on the opposite side and you're trying to get there, like just try and make room.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Seismic 1 coming up. Chain Slam 1. Seismic 2.
I was
Get
on
him
his
up.
foot.
Get him up. And we spread. I need you to move forward with me, Freelink, so I can heal our tanks.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Can we switch up all the
Next seismic's the last. Let's go through the boss ag for this one.
and imagine a utopia?
Yeah, we can't get him up.
These expectations, they keep weighing me down.
Bye, everybody. Nice seeing you.
Job. We didn't deserve that.
It was still recoverable. Let's just get one more pull in. Please die. Or reset if you can.
And that rallying cry did cover the hit of the pillar
Yeah.
and the rallying for the roar.
Nice.
Don, if you're gonna try and break the chains, you gotta run faster.
Yeah, Koreans. I saw you got rubble on you twice, and then the first time you did good. You ran towards me when I wasn't in the rubble, and then the second time you ran away from me.
Yeah, I tried running
Really tried
back,
rubble.
and I didn't
So
run as fast.
yeah, I
And
think
you ran into it as well.
I didn't get touched by it, but I think what you should do. I'm not saying you, but like everyone, if you are in a rubble and your partner is not, run to your partner. Don't run like on the other side of the rubble or whatever. Run to your partner, so you don't break the chain.
I didn't die to the chain breaking.
You sure?
Yeah, I
You
died
weren't
to,
really far away.
I died to the rebel hitting me, and the roar hitting at the same time.
It's like really close, to be honest, Spark.
It all depends on like how it splits apart.
We need a fresh fort, and then we're good. There we go. All right, last one. Let's make it clean.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chain slam. Roar, and then seismic 2. And we go pillar. Seismic first.
I need to step out just a sec.
Chain 2. Job. Roar again. Seismic 2 coming up. We do this, then we move toward pillar. Job. We do thing here. Stomp again. Chain slam. Roar, and then seismic. Cinnamon, can you innervate me? Great job. Be ready for roar. Range, remember we can use a lot more of the room here. Get him up. Needs to be fast. Chain slam. We can just do this one. Do it.
Thanks, can you give us just a tad of them, please?
When you cross
seismic.
Oh shit, that's
We need to ranged. Hello? Or
it's the wrong spot.
Yeah, I'm trying to lead my homies to the ranged area, and I just broke my link.
I'm sorry, I spaced Lex. That's my bad.
It's all good. We
I
also
did the
needed
whole.
the heroism.
Well, I did the whole standing in the rubble. I'm like, oh, we're good.
Okay, so I don't like having ranged on the opposite side there, on the gateway side. It's not good. It's better to have melee just do. So like, I'll just quickly draw it out before we.
It feels like we're getting a split of the range because like I went over on that side, Lex, and then I was connected with you, and I was like, oh fuck.
Make the melee do that far one.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do that. So what it's gonna look like is
her life is hard enough.
So you're saying me and my Felguard are ranged?
So melee are gonna soak moon. Tanks are gonna be soaking blue, and then ranged are gonna be doing these. I like that. That's the only way it's gonna work. Trust me.
You want to say those again for people who are Dead and walking.
It's
Melee
basically
is
the mirror
soaking
match of
blue.
what we do on Pillar 2.
Yeah. And the tanks are soaking blue, and then ranged are doing these two. We're gonna lose ultra DPS if we try to have range soak these based on our positioning.
That was our best pull of the night.
That was a good pull. Let's end it on
29%,
that.
yeah.
Have a good night, everyone. We'll come back on Thursday. We'll get further. And we'll start remembering to pop heroism. I need to designate a heroism popper again on this fight because I am just tunneling so fucking hard on keeping people alive.
We need some heroism popping daddies.
Yeah.
What if you put heroism into the ERT so you see the exact
It's
time?
there. It's there.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't
know.
see it.
It's on charge 4, but it should actually be sooner than charge 4. We want to have it on for charge 4.
I'm popping
Oh,
it
that's
like
actually the icon
the
of
pillar
heroism.
is not that soon enough.
We want to pop it around like the second seismic shift, like just after the second seismic, like while his hateful gaze is kind of starting.
Anybody down for some layer 8 Torghasts?
For example, I start like building at like 70 energy. I don't know how.
Yeah, we can even pop a little bit before the second seismic. Just because we need to get our healers like ahead. Like heroism is as much for healing on this fight as it is for damage.
Who was the dude that was having trouble with the arrows earlier? Is he still in here?
That was Saya.
I only had on one pull where there was just like a bunch of fucking spells and people around. And I was trying to find Lex and he was way in
you're
the back.
good.
And I was like, oh shit.
No, I wanted to apologize because I like went off too aggro and that was not how I wanted it to come out. So I'm sorry, dude.
No,
You're never
it's all
forgiven.
good, it's all good.
You cannot ever be forgiven.
And I'm like struggling. I was like the entire time I was like, who the fuck was having trouble? I couldn't even remember your name or what sounded like. I don't play
He's
with
gonna
you much
take more
anymore.
offense to that.
Yeah, I like that mid apology. Like I don't even remember who this fucking peasant was.
I
He definitely gives that vibe.
I don't play this game.
That was a really good night of Frog. I appreciate that.
I will admit I am struggling a little bit. It's just
You're doing
very
good, homie.
difficult when everyone is so far away from me.
Yeah, we're not really playing to the Holy Paladin strengths. That's
No.
for sure.
Like my passion on pole is fucking miserable because no one is in it, and if I need to be in it, so Hammer of Wrath does damage, but I don't know. It's just really bad because I can't get everyone in it for healing.
Well, we need an arms warrior if we want to reroll.
Yeah, we'll get us another
hell
one rather than cry for me.
Wow.
Oh, good.
At
At
least
least
we're
with
throwing
regards,
If I'm rolling, I'm frost that night, so.
at least with regards to the mechanics, you're doing pretty good. You're normally linked with me, so.
What? Hold on. With Ashen, would it make sense to do it on Pillar 1 and then whenever it comes up?
I
You
need
wanna
to get
do it on
2
pole.
ashes. I need to
Yeah.
get 2 ashes. in
You
this,
have to
and-
do it on pole and then on the 4th pillar.
Yeah, because the first pillar is not like crucial. I think the fourth pillar is crucial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when
We
damage
want
and everything goes to hell.
440, so Ashen should be up by the 4th pillar, or
If
a
I
little
use it on
after the 4th pillar.
But I want to have it
What
for
you could do is you could use it so that the tail end of it hits the 1st pillar.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's like, because then you kind of have to just target it in no man's land though.
I'm almost thinking that it probably shouldn't even be used like right at the beginning. Use it more like as a healing.
It is a
kinda
healing
what I'm
cooldown
using it
at the
for.
beginning.
How much does it heal at the beginning? I have no idea.
It heals a lot. I'm at the top of the meters when it's up.
Yeah. The idea is just that it allows other healers to DPS.
And if I use it on pull, I have it for when he smashes into the 4th pillar. So that way, when that damage goes out, everyone gets healed. Because I can place it fine for the 4th pillar. It's just on pull is a little weird. Because the range is so spread out in Narnia, and I'm sitting at the front with the tanks.
True.
I mean, it's big,
Last-
but it's not that big.
Last call for
I would go
layer
way up, but I'm not 60 on my rogue yet.
Does the weak aura reflect the new size of the circles?
Wait. Who's leveling a rogue?
Habit is.
Step away from my niche.
Your niche is my specialty.
No.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
No.
Wait, sorry, King. What was that about your quiche?
My quiche? I've never actually had quiche before.
Oh, I was gonna ask Freelink, but he's gone. But Tenenbaum, when are you pressing Fury of the Elune?
I'll see you guys on Thursday.
Yeah.
Instead of let's get this bread, we should say let's get this head. Get it? Because of the quest where he needed his head.
I don't think anyone was amused.
Yeah. It's okay.
Alright, well, that concludes our raid night. Messed around with Fury of the Loon. It seems pretty good. Don't know how to feel about going Solstice, but we'll see if we ever need to go with it. But it seems like having Fury of the Loon just does more damage during crucial moments, so I'll probably continue to run it unless logs say otherwise. I'll take a look at logs sometime tomorrow, maybe even before Thursday's raid. But thanks for watching. Stream will be up on Thursday again, same time. Thanks.